Camping Tent Buying Guide. What you need to know. Buying a camping tent seems simple until you realize how many options are out there. Do you need a lightweight tent for backpacking or a roomy one for family trips? And what about waterproofing, ventilation, and setup time? These are just a few of the questions that you have to answer before buying a camping tent. A good tent can make your camping experience amazing, while the wrong one can leave you cold, wet, and frustrated. So in this video, we will break down everything you need to know before buying a tent, from key features to common mistakes to avoid. Let's get started. Understanding your camping needs. Before you buy a tent, the first question you need to ask yourself is, how do I camp? Your choice will be completely different depending on whether you're car camping with family, trekking deep into the wilderness, or setting up a luxurious glamping retreat. A tent that's perfect for a laid-back weekend at a campground might be a nightmare to carry on a multi-day backpacking trip. This is why understanding your camping style is just as important as knowing the features of a tent. Car camping is one of the most popular ways to camp, especially for beginners. Since you're driving straight to your campsite, weight and pack size aren't concerns, which means you can go for a spacious, comfortable tent. Cabin-style tents with high ceilings and multiple rooms are ideal for families, while quick-pitch dome tents work well for solo campers or couples. Ventilation, weatherproofing, and ease of setup are key. A 2023 survey by the KOA North American Camping Report found that 59% of campers chose a car camping over other styles, proving its popularity. If you're into backpacking, your tent needs to be as lightweight as possible without sacrificing durability. The average backpacking tent weighs between 2 to 5 pounds, and every ounce matters when you're hiking for miles. A single-person tent with a simple design is best for solo adventurers, while two-person ultralight models work well for couples or friends. A study by the Outdoor Industry Association found that the average backpacker hikes 10 to 15 miles per day, making a compact and sturdy tent a must-have. For those who want comfort over rugged adventure, glamping is the way to go. This involves high-end tents, often large canvas setups with real beds, rugs, and even chandeliers. These tents prioritize luxury, often coming with built-in ventilation, wood stove capability, and thick, weather-resistant material. While they aren't as portable, they provide a camping experience without sacrificing modern comforts. Winter camping is an entirely different beast. If you're planning to camp in snow or extreme cold, a regular 3-season tent won't cut it. 4-season tents are built to handle high winds, heavy snowfall, and freezing temperatures. They use stronger materials, have fewer mesh panels for insulation, and feature geodesic designs to withstand storms. According to National Weather Service data, winter temperatures can drop below negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit in some regions, making proper tent insulation a matter of survival rather than comfort. Now that you've figured out your camping style, it's time to dive into the different types of tents. Whether you want a compact dome, a spacious cabin, or a rugged 4-season shelter, understanding the different designs will help you make the right choice. Types of tents. Well, not all tents are built the same, and picking the right type can make or break your camping experience. Some are designed for ease of setup, while others focus on space, durability, or weather resistance. Whether you need something ultralight for a long hike or a spacious setup for a weekend getaway, there's a tent designed for your specific needs. Dome tents are the go-to choice for most campers. Their curved semi-spherical design makes them resistant to wind and rain, while the 2-pole structure keeps setup simple. They're lightweight, easy to carry, and available in a range of sizes. Many models also have a small vestibule providing extra storage for gear. According to a 2023 REI report, dome tents account for over 60% of general camping tent sales, proving their popularity among both beginners and experienced campers. On the other hand, we have the cabin tents. They're built for comfort. With nearly vertical walls, they offer the most interior space, allowing campers to stand up and move around freely. These are perfect for families or groups who want a home-like camping experience. Many come with multiple rooms, large doors, and mesh windows for ventilation. However, their height makes them more vulnerable to strong winds, so they're best suited for fair weather camping. If you're heading into windy conditions, a tunnel tent is a solid choice. Unlike dome tents, these have a long, arch-shaped support by flexible poles, creating a tunnel-like structure. Their aerodynamic design makes them incredibly stable, especially when properly staked down. These tents are common among European campers, particularly in coastal and mountainous areas where wind resistance is critical. For those who want a quick and effortless setup, pop-up tents are the ultimate convenience. As the name suggests, these tents literally pop into shape when released from their storage bag. They're perfect for festivals, backyard camping, or short trips where speed is more important than durability. However, they tend to be less weather resistant, so they're not ideal for serious camping trips. When it comes to backpacking tents, they prioritize weight and portability. Designed to be carried in a pack for miles, they typically weigh between 2 to 5 pounds and have a low-profile shape to handle rough conditions. Many use high-quality materials like Silnan or Dyneema, making them lightweight but strong. For extreme weather, four-season tents are built to handle snow, heavy winds, and freezing temperatures. Unlike standard tents, they have reinforced poles, thick fabric, and fewer mesh openings to retain heat. These tents are used by mountaineers and winter campers who need a reliable shelter in unpredictable conditions. If you're looking for something unique, yurts and teepees offer a traditional but stylish camping option. Yurts have a circular frame with a canvas cover, providing excellent insulation and space. Teepees, on the other hand, use a single central pole with steep walls that shed rain and snow efficiently. These designs are popular among glampers and those who want a semi-permanent camping setup. Now that you know the different types of tents, it's time to get into the details that matter most. What features actually make a tent worth buying? Let's break down the key factors that separate a good tent from a great one. Key features to consider. A tent might look great on the shelf, but what really matters are the features that determine comfort, durability, and usability in the real world. Many first-time buyers make the mistake of focusing on price or appearance without considering the details that will impact their trip. Here's what to look for when choosing a tent. Tent capacity is one of the most misleading aspects of tent shopping. Manufacturers label tents based on the maximum number of people that can technically fit shoulder to shoulder, with no extra space for gear or movement. A so-called 4-person tent, for example, is often best suited for 2 or 3 people if you want any comfort. The general rule is to size up if you have 2 people. Consider a 3-person tent to allow room for backpacks, sleeping pads, and a little breathing space. Materials and durability play a huge role in how well a tent holds up over time. Polyester and nylon are the most common materials, offering a balance between affordability and durability. Nylon is lighter and stronger, while polyester resists UV damage better. If you want a long-lasting quality, canvas tents are incredibly durable and offer excellent insulation, but they're significantly heavier and bulkier. Waterproofing is another key factor. Look for a waterproofing rating of at least 1,500 millimeters to ensure you stay dry in the rain. Proper ventilation can mean the difference between waking up refreshed or covered in condensation. A tent without good airflow traps moisture from breathing, leading to damp sleeping bags and stuffy conditions. Mesh panels, roof vents, and multiple doors help reduce condensation and improve air circulation, especially in humid climates. Extra storage space is often overlooked, but makes a huge difference in keeping a tent organized. Vestibules, the covered areas outside the tent door, provide a place to store muddy boots or backpacks without cluttering the sleeping area. Some tents also include gear lofts or interior pockets to keep small items off the floor. Finally, doors and windows might seem like minor details, but they impact both convenience and comfort. A tent with 2 doors makes it easier to enter and exit without crawling over your tent mate in the middle of the night. Windows and mesh panels improve airflow and visibility, making the tent feel less claustrophobic. Now that we've covered the must-have features, let's talk about how much you should actually spend. Is a $400 tent worth it? Or will a $100 one do the job? Budget versus quality. When it comes to tents, price is often a direct reflection of quality. While it's tempting to grab the cheapest option on the shelf, a low-cost tent might not hold up when you actually need it. On the other hand, you don't always need to spend a fortune to get a solid tent. Understanding what each price range offers can help you make the right choice for your camping needs. If you're looking at tents under $100, expect the bare minimum in terms of features and durability. These budget tents are designed for casual or occasional use. Think backyard sleepovers, festivals, or one-night camping trips in mild weather. They often use thinner materials, fiberglass poles, which can snap under pressure, and basic water resistant rather than true waterproofing. Many of these tents are only rated for light rain, meaning a sudden downpour could leave you and your gear soaked. Zippers and seams are also common weak points, with some models barely surviving a full season of use. While these tents might work for fair weather camping, they're not ideal for anyone serious about the outdoors. Moving into the $100 to $300 range, you start to see a noticeable improvement in durability, weather resistance, and overall design. These mid-range tents are built for regular campers who need something reliable, but not extreme. They often feature aluminum poles, which are stronger and more flexible than fiberglass, better ventilation, and waterproof ratings of 1,500 millimeters or higher, enough to handle moderate rain. Many models in this range include additional features like multiple doors, larger vestibules, and improved ventilation to reduce condensation. Brands like REI, Coleman, and Alps Mountaineering dominate this category, offering tents that can last for several years with proper care. If you're an occasional camper who wants a mix of affordability and performance, this is the best price range. For those who camp frequently or face harsher conditions, $300 plus tents offer top-tier materials and design. These premium tents are built for serious adventurers, including backpackers, mountaineers, and all-season campers. High-end tents from brands like Big Agnes, MSR, and the North Face use ripstop nylon, DAC aluminum poles, and silicone-coated fabrics to withstand extreme weather while remaining lightweight. Many four-season models in this range are designed for heavy snow and strong winds, making them essential for winter camping. While the price tag might seem steep, these tents are an investment built to last for 5 to 10 years or longer. Choosing the right tent isn't just about picking the one that looks good. It's about finding a reliable shelter that matches your camping style, withstands the weather, and lasts for years. By now, you know that tent capacity is often exaggerated, ventilation is critical, and a high waterproof rating can make the difference between a dry night and waking up in a puddle. You've also learned that a budget tent might be fine for a casual summer trip, but if you plan to camp frequently or in tough conditions, investing in a quality tent will save you money and frustration in the long run. At the end of the day, your tent is your home away from home. Choose wisely, take care of it, and it will serve you well on countless adventures. So what do you think? Are you ready to pick the perfect tent for your next camping adventure? Let us know in the comments. And if you find this guide helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more expert camping tips. Until next time, happy camping!